Hey guys, here we go into the keys to victory 4 of 4 for Andre Ward. And this key to victory is not getting into exchanges with Sergey Kovalev. Kovalev is a much bigger puncher, and one thing even though some people think that Andre Ward is a good counter puncher, Sergey Kovalev is too clever with his feints and with his probes for Andre Ward to effectively be able to counter punch him and probe him into walking into the counters. I don't think that Andre Ward is he uses his probes and he controls the distance well enough to walk Kovalev into counters, and I think that trying to counter and trying to punch with Kovalev is going to cause him more problems than solve. What I think he's going to want to do instead is use the punching opportunities that Kovalev creates to close the distance so that he can fight inside, rather than looking for scoring opportunities while Kovalev is punching. Look for opportunities to advance his position and create a superior position, or a position in which he feels favored in fighting on the inside, so that Kovalev doesn't have as many opportunities to land huge punches against him, and he can fight on the inside, where a lot of people think that Kovalev is much less skilled at fighting, but also people think, and Andre Ward probably thinks, that he is better at fighting on the inside. So here you have Andre Ward trying to counter Kovalev's jab, and he gets rocked by that little cross, and then winds up, catching another shot. Then right here, trying to counter Kovalev's jab with the left hook, but he just eats the left hook. Trying to counter Kovalev's jab with the right hand and getting knocked down, not serving him super well. And then again, trying to counter the jab, getting the jab slipped, and almost eating another heavy right hand. All things that Andre Ward can avoid by instead of trying to counter him, just advance his position, slip the shot, roll under the shot, and close the distance. Again, right here, thinking that this is a real jab, trying to counter it with a left hook, and getting caught with a right hand to the head because it was actually a probe. And he can avoid this by just not punching with him. Again, trying to counter him with the right hand, coming in with the right hand, and then eating a left hook. Again, not punching with Kovalev, getting into an exchange here, not getting the best of it, coming in with the right hand. Kovalev being very clever and very well, having great timing, even though that kind of bounces off his shoulder before it hits him in the head, catching him in between punches. It's just going to be something that he needs to avoid, getting into exchanges with Kovalev. And then here, this is exactly what he wants to do: get under the jab, close the distance, and even though Kovalev controls him here, and he throws a punch on the outside while he's getting pushed out, that's exactly what he needs to do, is just advance his position in the fight rather than exchanging with Kovalev, where Kovalev not only has power in both hands, but actually has the power to change the outcome of the fight, where it's very unclear whether Andre Ward would be able to knock down or hurt Sergey Kovalev. If you're taking the first fight as evidence, it doesn't look like Andre Ward could hurt Kovalev, especially just moving up in weight. So getting into exchanges with him is not going to favor him, in my opinion, in the least bit. Again, slipping on the inside, even though he gets his head controlled again, because Sergey Kovalev is a very high-level fighter, that's where he wants to be, is not punching with Kovalev, but closing the distance so that he can mount his own offenses. And again, right here, getting under those shots, boom, and landing some body shots. And again, if he's able to follow key to victory number 1 and keep Kovalev away, he's going to mitigate a lot of Kovalev's feinting and probing and cause him to just use more basic offenses like these while he's just trying to close the distance. And again, getting under the punches, and then so he can body up and land his own offense. I know I used a lot of these clips already, but it's very important to note that Andre Ward does not have the advantage fighting with Kovalev. fighting on the outside and punching and exchanging with him, as that's what led to the knockdown and actually led to most of the clean punches that Sergey Kovalev was able to land against him. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.